Namaste. Let's discuss something very important and very common today. Almost all of us has done this in the past and even doing it right now. We compare ourselves with others. So no matter what we try to do in life, we want to go in a career, we want to study, we want to go in education. The very first thing which we do is we look at others who have already done this or who are already doing this. When we are just starting, we try to compare ourselves with those who are already doing it, and then we end up comparing ourselves with them. It's like comparing our chapter 1 with their chapter 20, and sometimes it's not good for our growth. Instead of getting inspiration, we go in a loop of negative thinking. So let's understand how not to do that, and in case we are going to do that, how to do it right way. Let's say you decided that you want to go to gym and you want to make a muscular body, you want to gain some muscles. You went to the gym and you see many people just doing their workouts. Some of them are very muscular, they have built their muscles, and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you see that you are not so muscular, you are not so fit, and you may realize, okay, I'm not fit, what should I do? It's not worth it. But what you are doing right now is comparing yourself with someone who has been coming to the same gym for maybe last 5 years, 7 years. You are comparing your day 1 with someone else's 7 years, and that's not going to help you. That's only going to demotivate you. So we should all realize that comparison steals joy. It takes away the joy of doing something. When we keep on comparing, a lot of energy goes in that direction, which is not good for our growth. So understand, whenever we are comparing ourselves with someone, essentially we are doing 3 things. We dismiss our own journey, we miss the context, and we slow down our own progress. Let's understand this. When we dismiss the journey, what does it mean? When you are looking at your day 1 and someone else's day 7 and you are getting demotivated, it means that you are not looking it as a journey, you are looking it at a point. Someone is at that point and you are looking it only from that point of view, but you should also look at the journey someone has gone through and your own journey which you are going to go through when you will be doing this process. When we compare ourselves with others, we actually dismiss this whole journey and we just take 2 points, your own first point and someone else's last point. We miss the complete journey. Second thing we do is that we ignore the context. We are actually ignoring the struggles, the failures the other person has gone through. We are also ignoring the privileges someone may have, and we are just looking it as an end result. Someone has achieved something, but there is a whole context behind that. Someone may have gone through a lot of failures, a lot of trials, tribulations, and so many things through which they have achieved and become what they are today. When we compare with that point without looking at this context, we get demotivated. But once we get to know the struggles, the failures, the motivations, the leverages, then we may get some kind of inspiration. And the last thing, which is most important, that we slow down our own progress. In this whole process of comparison, we slow down our own progress. The very first thing we should do is that we have taken the step to move forward. We have decided to start something. That itself should be a point of celebration. There are many people who just keep on thinking and they never start. Some people are not even at a point where they are starting something. So today you have decided, okay, I'm going to do something. You are at day 1, chapter 1. That itself is a very good thing and something to be proud of and to be celebrated. That now I have started one journey. Then instead of looking at someone from the point of comparison, you should look at someone from the point of inspiration, from the motivation. If someone has done something, it's a proof that you can also do it. It's a proof that it can be achieved. Only thing is that you need to put right efforts and right discipline with patience. So it should be happy and should be inspired and motivated, not in a mode of comparison. What can we do for this? The very first thing I will say that you should start documenting your progress. Your comparison should be with yourself only, not with anyone else. Your comparison should be how you are progressing in your own life, how you are progressing from your day 1 to day 2, day 2 to day 3. For this, any kind of checklist, any kind of journaling, any kind of tracker will be really helpful. Remember, what gets measured is what gets done. So it's very important that you start measuring your progress. Second point, which will look very simple, but that is to limit the social media scrolling. When we go on social media and we look at different people, we mainly look at their results, not at their struggles, not at their journey, and we go in a loop of comparison. We become something known as CCO, Chief Comparison Officers, and we keep on doing this comparison on an endless loop, which is not good. Coming out of social media will definitely give you a fresh perspective. It will make you realize, okay, it's a process and I'm going through that path, I'm going through that journey. That will be really helpful. So you should stop or you should limit social media consumption. And then third thing which you should do, you should set micro goals. If you look at something which has been done in 7 years, it cannot be done overnight. It has to be done in small goals and targets. You can set a very simple goal of progressing 1% every single day. Even if you can do that, that is also a very beautiful place to start, and it will lead you to a great success. Improving 1% every single day will make you 37 times better at the end of just 1 year. So set micro goals, but their goals should be achievable, they should be measurable, and you should track them. And the fourth thing, which I already mentioned, is celebrate your chapter 1 and celebrate every single progress you make as you write this book and you reach to your chapter 20. Remember your competition as well as your comparison with only yourself, not with anyone else. So next time, whenever you feel like that you are falling behind, someone is too far ahead of you, always remember you have just started, and that itself is very beautiful, and you are on the track, you are progressing, and you are also making efforts to move to that direction. So always remember, progress is always personal. Never compare, just keep growing. Remember, success is a journey, it's not a destination. So keep celebrating, keep enjoying this journey. Namaste.